Jura? Okay. Jura, I'm coming up. Hello? Jura? Where is she? What is going on?
I need you to hide. Okay,
What?
doing the search.
Okay, where? Like,
Let me look.
happening? World. Hello. Hello. You must be Puffy. Hi.
So you haven't seen anything weird?
No. I've been in
Show her the
limbo.
plushie.
Oh.
Oh, I should.
So
I
that
can show you
was-
guys how it was. The only other person who thought
perfect.
it was the general commander. Another party in my bedroom.
Party house.
Outside.
Oh, this was not facing that way.
Like,
Yes.
the main reason I find it threatening is the fact that it's looking directly at your door.
Yeah, that's
It's
weird.
like next time they're gonna put it in my bedroom.
Look, if you find a plushie just placed in your bedroom, it doesn't matter what kind of plushie that is. That's creepy. Now,
It's dark if you did it.
if that plushie moves after you place it somewhere,
That's creepy.
then you also need to look out. But I think that's just the plushie. It might be haunted.
Oh, joy.
That's the only
you
other explanation I
haunted?
have for this. Don't
Am I-
ask it. Don't talk to it.
No, I'm gonna make friends with it. Surely that.
Well.
See, I just regained, I guess, awareness of my surroundings, and all I see is just that. That's not a fan, personally.
Put it somewhere else.
Burn it.
That's evidence. We can't burn it.
Oh, fair.
Give it to Zach.
It was not Christark.
Zach.
Well,
make
you know
Zach
what?
deal
That
with it.
is a good question.
Hmm?
I'm not entirely sure who else it could be. I mean, I suppose Lucette is really the only other person.
She sends them to me directly.
Right. I don't know. I see wings.
Yeah. Christark,
What?
I got my first death threat.
Oh?
We're pretty sure it's a death threat.
Oh?
Well, I feel like it's a reasonable conclusion when this is what I woke up, or well,
Skeleton plushie?
yeah, see, the issue is not the fact that it's a plushie. The issue is one, it's a skeleton, which is not a
Not
good omen.
skeleton.
Yeah. And also the fact, that is exactly how I woke up to it. It could be nothing.
It could be.
Hold on 1 second.
Goodbye.
It was
Oh,
him.
It was him.
He's on the run.
It's fixed. My eyes.
Mhm.
Oh. I don't know, maybe... I mean, I guess I can go check on Jura now.
I want to speak with her as well, so...
Okay. Then Zach, you're gonna need to come in too. I don't think she's dangerous. She doesn't even have anything, but
Mhm.
Huh?
Well,
Sorry, Christark. I need to steal Vincent for a bit.
Okay.
yes.
What's happening?
Hey, let's make a group.
Mm-hmm. What?
I'm gonna need you to sit down.
Okay. Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
I don't know what was
okay.
happening.
Yeah, no. So the events of the funeral.
Yeah.
And I have to be blunt and truthful with this, because for Jura's sake and for your sake, she said just to tell the truth.
Okay.
At the moment, there is talks going on in the court where it's really tough to say it. Just to investigate further and to talk about it, we have currently, at least the Empress, has arrested Jura
What?
on the charges of an attempt of murder.
That's crazy.
Even though it was, I know, even though it was a mistake, it was in her presence.
It was obviously a mistake. I don't blame Jura. I know it was an accident.
Yes. And me and the General Commander are at least on the same wavelength of at least a punishment should be in place. However, we're trying to avoid the need for the public execution, since you were picked up. You were
Yeah.
picked up and you were fine.
Jura doesn't need to
not-
die because I just went down. Oh my gosh.
I would have to agree.
But we don't. I mean, she could.
Yes, and it's not in our power to make that decision. We can only merely advise and give suggestion. We have the evidence, or enough evidence. We've asked questions, or at least Amaterasu asked questions that she wanted clarification on. It's an interesting case, to say the least.
This
It
is
ultimately
crazy.
falls. It is, and I agree with you there.
When will we know? How long is she stuck down there for?
Until the Empress can make a decision. Unfortunately.
Does she seem like she's leaning towards?
It's tough to tell. A good majority of us want to go for punishment, but not the execution.
Okay, that's good at least.
Can read people like a book at times. I had to cash in a favor to Rowena
Why?
to on the side of punishment over execution.
You think she would have chosen execution?
Knowing her character and how much disdain.
She didn't do anything wrong though. It was a mistake. Anyone.
Yes,
Could have happened to anyone.
indeed it could have.
Have you seen her since? Is she okay?
Well, I've seen her since I had to go with Amma to... She seems fine. Amma gave her water and some food.
They did
I
it
was just
before.
mainly there for clarification.
Can I go see her?
That isn't my decision.
Then whose is it?
The general commander on that one. However, I don't know what she would say.
I'm assuming I'm not supposed to know about this because you didn't want anyone to know that I was coming here then?
Yeah.
Shouldn't I know about this? I mean, I was the one who was downed.
I mean, yes, you... It's still a big unknown. She was arrested in this very office. Unfortunately. And even then I was trying to get clarification on the situation, because in my 11 to 12 years of knowing her, it's a sight I haven't seen.
She's never done it before?
No.
Of course, the one time it happens is in the worst possible situation.
I suppose so. And from it.
She's gonna be okay, right? Can't lose her too.
Yeah, that's in the hands of the Empress. A good majority of us just want punishment, whether that be a trial by combat. But if anything, I don't want her gone. I know Amma doesn't want her gone. And Mayron and them are relatively, like, best friends. Frankly, I can't really speak for Chris Stark because he is a little bit of a wild card on his decision making sometimes. But
Fair enough.
it's hard to keep all the cards in check.
Yeah.
I just don't know the true intentions of at least Rowena.
Will she
And
uphold your
given-
deal?
At least for that conversation.
Fair enough.
I don't know what's to be said afterwards, but I feel like at least the majority is in favor with punishment.
Okay. It's not great, but it's better than death.
It is true. It's just really tough to tell what the Empress will do.
Just
What
got
she'll
out
decide.
of war. I don't want to see anyone else die.
Indeed. And we've already lost a lot too.
I can't even think about it right now.
It's tough too.
I don't know what to do if that happens.
I wouldn't know what to do without her. Next to you, really the only other person I have left.
Same.
Well,
What?
and then I asked her, I asked her permission. I'm like, do I need to lie? But because frankly, I was gonna say she's out getting supplies, but
I'm glad you didn't. I know I'm not part of the court, and I'm not supposed to know a lot of things, but I feel like this affects me.
frankly, your voice should be what matters the most,
I know.
and not just the words from what you say.
I don't even think people realize I knew what happened. I lied. I knew she downed me as soon as it happened. But then when the Therians asked, I said I didn't know, and I missived her asking just to make sure, because I wanted to be certain, but she never got back to me on that.
Frankly, didn't expect it either.
Blame her.
She coming back
either.
over the bridge. I wouldn't blame her either. But when I saw both of you coming back over the bridge, at least feel something. That kind of caring. Just wanted to
Are you
told
saying
you,
care
but-
about me,
yeah.
Vincent?
I think I kind of have to.
You don't have to.
Well, in your state, I think I have to.
That's fair. I won't do anything stupid.
Jura would want. I would hope so. I'm afraid of the chaos that you and Reyna do get up to. Mainly for fun, it is quite dangerous, and I've had several close
Several close what? Sorry, I think the void's taking your voice a little
yeah,
bit.
you see it loves me. The
It
only
just
thing that
really
does,
wants you.
something, finally, something that wants. Oh.
I want you, Vincent.
Okay.
I want you to
It's
stick
okay.
around with me.
I'll try my best.
Thank you.
I nearly popped right in between both of you in my instance of a rush, and I would have taken, which I guess would have been for the safer side of everything.
It wouldn't have affected you as bad as it had me.
Not at the time.
I mean, I don't want you stepping in front of it because it's scary, but could have.
I would have survived it.
It just would have really hurt.
Maybe.
Sorry to ruin this moment, but I need to eat food.
I can't believe this.
Thank you for
I would
telling me the
say-
truth.
Yes. It's a tough one to say.
Yeah.
Everybody in the court knows.
Yeah.
I think it would be best to keep it, at least to yourself,
Yeah, I
for
know.
the time being.
I get the consequences if
If-
they found out. You told me.
Well, probably wouldn't be the only one, but
Yeah.
which
of
does
course.
remind me.
Mhm.
Apollo.
What?
It isn't really that hard to tell.
What?
I can sense the feelings that both of you share.
There's nothing there, Vincent. We're just best friends.
My apologies for digging a little too deep on it.
It's fine. It's just we're really good friends, and it's nothing else beyond that, okay?
If you say so.
Yeah. It's not like it would ever work either. I mean, he's an heir. I'm a librarian. I'm also blind. I mean,
Blindness never hinders anything. There have been some great blind people in history.
that's very true. Still doesn't change the fact that he's an heir.
I do suppose.
There's some things that were just not meant to happen, especially for people like me. I mean, I'm not even supposed to know about Jura. I think we're reaching a little bit there otherwise.
Yes, and all I need is another person talking behind my back.
What? Who else is?
I just sense things in people's projection of words sometimes.
Oh.
Call it an interpersonal thing, I suppose, but it's
Yeah.
just talking to people is hard. Observing and listening is another thing.
Yeah, I'm not as good at that part. Then again, I'm not the advisor of a kingdom, so I don't need to be.
Well, maybe you should
Should what?
become the advisor.
I'm not taking the role of Vincent.
Oh, please, you'd be
Stop
doing me a
trying
great
to
service.
No,
You'd be
stop
doing
trying
me
to
a
put it
great
off on me. This
service,
isn't the front now.
No. Yeah, I think you can do it. I'm gonna put in my 2 weeks.
No, don't you dare. Stop that.